And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and a very popular game that a lot of people like is Potion Explosion. Potion Explosion is essentially a game where your marbles are coming down these chutes and you are taking out groups of marbles or single marbles and then hoping that they come together and form groups and then putting them on potions. It's very much like an app that you would find on the iOS or Android device. In fact, they actually have made an app of the game, which seems kind of ironic. This is an expansion for the game, Potion Explosion. It is the 6th student. It allows you to add more players to the game, adds a few new potions, and adds a plastic dispenser with a new ingredient. What does all that mean? Let's find out. First of all, there are 2 new potions that are included in this set. We have the Concentrate of Selfishness. When you complete this one, you will steal 1 marble from everyone else's each opponent's pool, which is going to really annoy people. But hey, it's only 1 from each of their pools. Then we have the Generosity Confection, which looks like it's sold at Cracker Barrel. When you do this one, you'll take ingredients, a number of adjacent ingredients from the same slide track of the dispenser equal to the number of players. And then you're going to put 1 in each person's pool and keep 1 for yourself. So it's okay, right? You get to get 1 of your choice and then you will give some to other people. It's pretty though. Now the game includes 2 more things here for a 5th player, but more importantly than that, it comes with this new big tray. It's a plastic tray, and obviously, in my opinion, it is way better than the original tray in the original game. So the slope here is slightly less, so it's also much more. You can hear when you drop some marbles in the cardboard one, they don't have much sound at all, while when you drop, I don't know, I find that very satisfying. I guess if you're playing in a library, this one's better. For me, I will always play with the plastic one. It also is not going to take the same wear and tear that the other one did. It comes pre-built in the box itself. Now, this, you have 2 though. It's not just a replacement. You have 2. If you want to play a 5 to 6 player game, you're going to fill one of these with marbles, okay? So, I fill it here with all the marbles. That's not all the marbles. And you'll fill 1 completely with marbles, and then you'll cover it with this token here, the bell token. And then the other one you'll fill with the remainder marbles. When it's your turn, you'll take marbles from this one, and you'll discard them into this one. Now, if this one ever has more full rows than this one does, then they switch. And then you pick from this one and throw in this one. That's how you play with 5 to 6 players. Now, this game also comes with a new type of marble. These green marbles. Now, I have a lot of green marbles in here. You would not use that many. They actually have a number that you will pick. You'll take 5 of each color out, mix them in. All the green marbles are included in case you play with 5 to 6 players. These are Mandragora leaves. And the way these work is when you are filling a potion, these are essentially wilds. They can go in any spot, but once you start filling a spot, you have to use that to fill it. So if I have a blue here, for example, in my blue section, I'm not allowed to put greens in that section. It needs to be continually filled with blues. But the yellow section has no yellow marbles, so I can put 1 in that section. And that's pretty much it. That's everything in this expansion. The main component of this game is this plastic marble device, which works really well. It even has a spot here at the back of it that you can open up and you can store marbles inside it. So I like that. I like how this whole plastic piece is put together. So this is neat. I really like this better than the original device. It's sturdy. It just fits really well. The new potions look fine. The game also comes with more tokens for the 5th and 6th player. And then the green marbles themselves look different enough. I like that even if let's say you're colorblind, you should easily be able to tell the red and the green ones apart. So that's good. The rules are pretty simple, although I found it odd that they didn't mention the other expansion in them, but overall, there's really not a lot in here rules-wise. It's very basic. Potion Explosion is a fine game. I like it. I don't know that I love it, but I thought it was a pretty decent game. I actually like this expansion a lot. First of all, I like the plastic marble dispenser. The marbles are a gimmick in Potion Explosion, but they're a good gimmick. The marble dispenser in the first one, it's an okay piece of cardboard. The plastic dispenser, way better. Having a wild marble is neat, although it's not, it's like mostly wild in the sense that you can put the marbles. You'll take, oh, I'll start with green. It's wild. It can go anywhere. Great, but now you need to finish that one with green. And sometimes you'll say, ooh, there's the red ones that I should have been filling this with, but I already started green. Still, it's probably better to have them than not, but they're not always the best in every circumstance. But having 5 colors out there, or 6 if you're playing with the Fifth Element, the other expansion, is a lot of fun. Having 2 different potions in, great. That just adds more diversity. The thing I'm not sold on is the 5 to 6 player game. This doesn't need to be played 5 to 6 players. I guess if you have 6 people and you're dying to play this, sure. But that whole dispenser, moving the thing back and forth and pulling from one dispenser, it's just okay. I do like one thing here, and this isn't in the rule book, but it's something that I've done, is it told you to take 5 marbles of each color out, then add in the green ones. I left those 5 marbles in and added a few extra green ones to the mix so that when I throw the marbles in the top, I don't have to keep pushing them to the hole that's the lowest. There's just lots of marbles sitting on top and they're constantly falling in. And it just made the whole thing a lot easier to fill the marble dispenser. I know it's not the perfect distribution of the original game, but it's one of those little fudgy things. I don't really care if it's that perfect. Your mileage may vary, but I just found it easier than trying to make all the distribution even. There's just always a big giant pile of marbles in there and all the places fill up evenly. So overall, a nice expansion makes the base game just that much better, and that is good in my book. Dice Tower Judgment approved!